Hello, and welcome to an introductory tutorial of the smartboard. Today we will be learning how to recalibrate a smartboard, record and take screenshots on the smartboard, understand the tools on the smartboard, make Venn diagrams and T-charts for lesson plans, and incorporate hyperlinks to pictures in the PowerPoint. Now let's begin. To recalibrate your smartboard, click the two buttons directly below your smartboard eraser that are depicted as a keyboard and a mousepad. Once you click both simultaneously, you are brought to this page. Click each of the X's that the smartboard insists you to select. Now your screen is good and ready to go. Next, to record on the smartboard, you are going to click View at the top of the page, right here. To get that camera, click View, slide down to Toolbar Options, select Customize, and then scroll down to look for Video Camera Recorder or Smart Recorder. Select it and drag it next to the camera where it highlights blue, and it will pop up right next to the camera. Now you are able to record. Now to screen capture, you have 4 different options to capture the new page. So for instance, you could choose this one, select a part you want to incorporate, and then it screenshots it and puts it to a new slide. As you can see here, it is an identical copy of the first one. Next, if you want to just crop a certain part of the smartboard or one of your PowerPoints, you can just select it, select the first option, and it brings you to a new page, just like that. And you have 3 separate ones. The first, the second, and the third. Also, these are different tools now that you can use on the smartboard. Here are some pens where you could choose different colors, and you can make different designs. Always change the color and the width or the thickness, and you have different arrows that you can use. You can change the color, you can erase, you can change the size of the eraser, different shapes if you're a teacher and would like to incorporate that in a mathematical lesson. You have more shapes, you have different designs, you can draw stars to make it more fun. As I did here, you can change the color of it. Also, if you're a teacher and would like to have the students come and incorporate themselves in the PowerPoint, you can have them highlight a certain part if you're doing a lesson plan. Next, we are brought to Venn diagrams. To make a Venn diagram, just select a shape, make a certain size, and then go to Options over here and select Clone. You see at the top said clone, and then make sure to lock them in place, or else they're going to be dragging all over the place if you're trying to move these different options into the circles. So here's your title. Of course, you can make it smaller or bigger, or if you write it, you can also have I'm going to show you here actually where it's high school versus college, and you could select the names just like that, and it recognizes college for you. Then you could change the size, of course, and have it go onto the side where you want it. Just like that. You could change the dimension of it, you can turn it to the right, the left, any side that you please. So next, you're going to make sure you have each of these text in their own separate text box, or else it's going to just come as a one whole. So if you want to do something like a Venn diagram, you must make sure each of them have their own text box. And then here you can move any certain one into the middle. If it's both or shared, you have to make sure you put it in the right box and move it. But the students have a lot of fun with this. If you're a teacher specifically, you can change the size as I'm doing here, and you can make it fun. Next, we are doing a T-chart. So to make a T-chart, you're going to go to the arrows and select any type of design you'd like. for the arrows. So I selected to do yellow and the thicker one here. And you could change the length of it too by just moving the end circles right here. And then feel free to write your titles on each side. So it's similar to a Venn diagram, only you're not comparing anything, you're showing the differences. You could change the size, of course, like I'm doing here. Also, if you would like to change the color and necessarily don't want green, feel free to select it and then just go to the colors up at the top. So here the title is Things Typical Teenage Boys and Girls Might Say. So it's another fun activity as I just move this down. Of course, change the size so it fits. You can also have the kids come up and write on the board. Kids, students, any age, come up and write, and then they could recognize the title like I did for boys and girls. As you saw before, I wrote it in and then I selected recognize and it recognized it. So there we go. That is an example of a T-chart. Next, I will show you how to incorporate hyperlinks to pictures in the PowerPoint. Pikachu over here from Pokemon already has one, and how I know he has one is because he has a globe right next to him. Now you can just go online, copy any link or find any link. I'm going to use YouTube. So just select YouTube, and then you're going to copy the link, go back to your PowerPoint or Smart Notebook specifically, find a picture. I chose to use a happy face. You can change the size, of course. Some pictures do come really big or really small, but of course change the size, add it to wherever you want, and then you're going to click it, select link, and then you're going to paste the link right there. And then press OK. Now you know it has a hyperlink attached because of the globe right next to it. Once you select the picture or the globe, it will bring you to the site that you included. Pikachu and the smiley face both had the same site. But of course you can add different sites to each one. So thank you everyone for watching this tutorial on the Smartboard. If you have any problems, please contact the eTurn services at Manhattanville College.